Good day, doctors. This is your Topnotch guide to PRC application. We will be talking about the initial steps in doing the PRC application and registration. And of course, some important reminders along the way. So, let's go! First step is to log on to online.prc.gov.ph. Now, you must create your profile. Note that if you're already a licensed professional, you will have to skip this step. You will need a valid email address with a password, a mobile number here in the Philippines, a JPEG format of your ID picture, and of course, a valid ID. Also prepare your personal information including your date of graduation. Read the terms of service and click I agree. You will be then redirected to this page. You'll have to fill out the required information. Input your full name, gender, civil status, birth date, email address, and your preferred password. Remember that the password should be at least 6 characters and composed of letters, numbers, and special characters, and it is case sensitive. Be sure to double-check your details before clicking register. PRC says that if you need to make necessary corrections, you will be required to proceed to the nearest PRC office, so be sure to double-check everything. For the past board examinations, the exam takers were given the chance to correct their spelling errors during the first day of the exam. And the proctor will ask you to check the spelling of your name and make necessary corrections. But you will still have the chance to correct your name or spelling errors prior to initial registration once you pass the board examination. So, don't worry. Another window will appear showing the information you filled out. Make sure to check everything before clicking Agree or Confirm. Email confirmation will be sent within 24 hours upon submission. Once the email confirmation is sent to you, you will have to validate your account by opening your email and following the steps. Please fill out the required details such as personal information, contact details, family background, educational background, employment information, and details of your ID. For the employment section, you may choose No and type medical student or postgraduate medical intern. Both should be acceptable. Valid government IDs that can be accepted are the following: Philippine passport, driver's license, SSS UMID card, PhilHealth ID card, postal ID, TIN card, voter's ID, PRC ID, senior citizen ID, OFW ID, cedula, and the Phil ID. Again, double-check all the fields and click Save Information. Now, you will have to upload your photo. To avoid delay or disapproval, make sure that your photo is in 2 by 2 inches in size and in plain white background. It is also taken not more than 6 months prior to uploading, and you must be wearing a decent attire with a collar, just like this one. Make sure that you remove your glasses and your ears are showing. Make sure that shadows are also not covering your face. Guys, remember that this will be the photo that will appear on your PRC ID card. So be sure to be guapo or maganda in that photo. Now that we're done creating our profile, we will apply for the PLE. Here, we can click Select Transaction, and then this window will pop out. Now we will choose our transaction. Of course, we will be applying for the PLE, so the name of our examination is Physician, and then select your examination type if you're a repeater or a first-timer. And then, you will select the date. So far, this is the date available. And then, of course, your place of examination. After that, you now click on Proceed. You must select your preferred PRC office or site. And then, select your preferred payment option and select an appointment date. It is also important to note that if you select PRC cashier as your mode of payment, you will have to go to the selected appointment place just to pay. So to avoid the hassle, it is advisable that you pay online via GCash, PayMaya, or debit and credit. You should now be able to see your receipt. You may also be able to print your application form at this time by clicking Print Document button, and you will be redirected to your application form. After printing the form, put your thumb mark and attach your documentary stamp on the space provided. So guys, in the event that you want to reschedule your appointment, you may click Reschedule and state the reason. Remember guys that you may only reschedule once per transaction. Once you have a schedule, you may now prepare the following requirements and bring them with you on your appointment date. So here is your complete list of the requirements that you need to bring with you during your appointment. You can pause this video and screenshot. Sometimes guys, the original copy of your documents are asked for verification purposes only. They are not supposed to be submitted to PRC. Nangyayari ito kapag hindi clear yung text sa inyong photocopy. That's why they will need to see or to check your original copies, but they're not supposed to be submitted to the PRC personnel. Additional documents asked by some branches are your medical school diploma, certificate of graduation, and your NMAT. Now guys, NMAT is required for prelim or for the first 6 subjects. But to be sure, you can bring your NMAT results with you. Okay guys, so once you've already uploaded your necessary requirements and once you have a schedule, congratulations! At this point, you may now proceed to the PRC office on your appointed schedule. Guys, remember, huwag niyong kakalimutan lahat ng requirements na kailangan ninyo bago kayo pumunta sa PRC office. Submit all the necessary requirements to the PRC personnel. And then, they will be handing you the PRC registration card. Again guys, be very careful in filling out the card with your necessary information. The PRC personnel will now give you a hard copy of your notice of admission. Guys, the notice of admission is very, very important, so guard it like your life depends on it. Now, you have a passport to take that board examination. Congratulations doctors, you are now ready to take the board examination. Good luck, God bless, and see you on the other side.